If you talk to the Indian authorities about it, the government, the ruling BJP party, they think they are totally right to be doing what they do, because they say that since 1947, Kashmir has had special autonomy, which means that there is some local government there and they can decide on what they want to do. Particularly, they can decide or prevent Indians from buying land or buying houses there. The Indian government says this has got to end. That was one of our election pledges, the famous Article 370, which gives Kashmir this semi-autonomy. That has got to come to an end. So they say we are only doing what we said we were going to do during the election campaign. The election campaign back in May, during which Narendra Modi's party, the BJP, won a landslide. So there is little or no criticism of this move from within India itself, except from the opposition Congress party and from some militant groups who are in favour of independence for Kashmir. OK, that's from the Indian authorities, but elsewhere there is a totally different view of what's been going on. Pakistan is furious about it. They say they are going to go to the United Nations. They say it's an illegal move. It's against the Constitution. That is still being hotly disputed by constitutionalists in India and elsewhere as to whether or not the government was legally right to do that. China has voiced its concern about the situation as well. And I think that Modi is going to come in for widespread world criticism about making this unilateral move to take away the autonomy of Kashmir. And as you said, Kashmir is in the middle of, or between two countries, India and Pakistan, which have gone to war already twice over Kashmir since 1947, and are both countries which possess the nuclear weapon.
Very costly and bloody wars as well. Now, this is a dispute that has been going on for decades. Why is it that India and Pakistan have never managed to come to some sort of agreement over Kashmir? Well,
if you go back historically, Kashmir was an independent region. And when India gained independence from British rule in 1947, they were given the option of either being attached to Pakistan, which also gained independence, or to India. So they voted to join India, but Pakistan didn't like that. That was the cause of conflict, because both countries were claiming sovereignty over Kashmir, and it ended up being divided into two different territories, one attached to Pakistan and the other one attached to India. Former US President Bill Clinton described the frontier between the two Kashmirs as probably the most explosive frontier in the whole world. So it's always been in the back of everybody's mind that although there was some kind of autonomy for Kashmir, certainly on the Indian side, the actual conflict itself has never been completely solved, and the quarrel over just who should have sovereignty from Kashmir, or whether it should actually be a totally independent country, has never also been resolved. So this is just, I think, there are 2 points. First, the BJP is a Hindu nationalist party, and it's keen to extend its nationalist rule all over India. That explains why it wants to do away with the autonomy that Kashmir has, or the semi-autonomy. And critics of Narendra Modi are saying that this is coming at a time when the Indian economy is not in very good condition, and it may also be a way of Narendra Modi and the BJP of trying to take attention away from the fact that the economy in India is doing a nosedive.